With updates on returns and more, this is Pro Wrestling Central. My name is John, and you're watching the Wrestling Report. Going over WWE's plans for a vacant title, Ringside News wrote that Naomi vacated the Women's World Championship after announcing her pregnancy last month. Since then, fans wondered what WWE's plans were for the world title, and now the company's plans have been revealed. According to a report by Bodyslam.net, Stephanie Vacant is set to face Io Sky for the vacant Women's World Championship, which is the announcement that will be made on this week's episode of Monday Night Raw. This comes after Adam Pearce revealed that he was going to make an announcement regarding the vacant Women's World Championship after he pulled Stephanie Vacant from Clash in Paris. At WWE Clash in Paris, Logan Paul could be seen threatening a fan known as Green Shirt Guy.
I know you're behind that. I know you're behind that. And that's wrong. That's wrong and you know it. All I do is give. All I do is give to this industry. How dare you? How dare you? Honestly, how dare you? A parasite. You know what a parasite is? I'm gonna fuck you up, Green Shirt Guy. I'm gonna fuck you up.
Mentioning why he used AJ Styles' finishing move on Logan Paul during their match at Clash in Paris, John Cena said this during the post-show. "I'm trying not to reflect on it too much because there's always another match to have. My favorite match is always my next one. And thanks to your perspective that I seem reinvigorated out there. I've had a lot of opponents over the years, and with 8 appearances left, I know I'm not going to be able to wrestle everybody who was influential in my career. But I think you saw tonight, the best way I can say thank you to some of those people who affected my career is to kind of pay homage, but maybe taking some risks and doing some stuff that I don't normally do out there. I gotta shout out AJ. An update was provided on John Cena's next WWE appearance, with Ringside News saying, "Chicago, get ready, John Cena is coming to town." Cena confirmed during the WWE Clash in Paris post-show that he will be appearing on the September 5th edition of Friday Night SmackDown, which takes place in Chicago, Illinois. The appearance is part of the final stretch of Cena's career, as he now has only 8 matches left before retiring from in-ring competition. At Clash in Paris, Cena scored a win over Logan Paul, bouncing back after being blindsided by Paul on a recent SmackDown. That attack came just as General Manager Nick Aldis was about to deliver a message from Brock Lesnar, a follow-up to Lesnar's shocking return at SummerSlam where he laid Cena out. Cena's next scheduled match will take place at WrestlePalooza on September 20th. As the countdown to his farewell continues, every stop is becoming a must-see moment. After Rhea Ripley was mobbed by fans ahead of Clash in Paris, other talent such as Nikki Bella could be seen with security escorting them. When it comes to the possibility of CM Punk's wife returning to WWE, Ringside News noted that WWE may see AJ Lee's return after all. WWE Clash in Paris ended with Becky Lynch joining Seth Rollins to help him screw over CM Punk. This could be leading to a much bigger thing down the road, one that would entail the return of AJ Lee, CM Punk's wife. Sean Ross Sapp reported on Fightful Select that the end of WWE Clash in Paris supported rumors that have circulated within WWE for several months. It seems that there could be some fire to the smoke of AJ Lee's return to the company. WWE sources reportedly stated that AJ Lee has been mentioned in several internal creative pitches. Lee has not returned to in-ring action in over 10 years. WWE sources were said to have contacted Fightful after the main event, suggesting the moment could relate to recent pitches. While there is no confirmation that AJ Lee will return, sources reportedly said the topic has received more discussion recently than in the past. We will have to see if this return actually happens for AJ Lee. When WOW Women of Wrestling included her, AJ Lee said she would not wrestle but was open to other roles. She was the company's executive producer for a while. Wrestlers in both AEW and WWE have asked CM Punk about her joining their locker rooms, but she obviously declined up to this point. One WWE official told Fightful that Lee's absence from wrestling is not seen as a problem. They pointed to her public image and her connection to Punk, who also returned after years away. CM Punk referenced her during a live event in Europe by skipping around the ring, a gesture linked to Lee. That could have been another Easter egg to indicate that his wife is on her way back. AJ Lee last wrestled in March 2015. Since then, she has not competed. When working on the show Heels, those involved said she was unsure about ring work at first, but completed the scenes without issue. There is no confirmation of a return, but the idea is being discussed more than before. We will keep our eye on this story for more updates. Taking to Instagram, Rampage Jackson posted an article from Ringside News that claimed his son, Rajah Jackson, was booked for an indie show despite his attack on SYKO Stu at the Knox Pro event. Rampage added, "This has gone way too far. I'm sick of staying quiet while people with no clue fall for clickbait. Yes, my son Rajah crossed the line, and I'm furious at him for how he handled things, but let's be real. If SYKO Stu hadn't been drunk and smashed a real beer can over my son's head while he was live streaming, Knox wouldn't have felt the need to set up Rajah's get back in the ring. If my son had gone straight to the police after the beer can incident, the whole event could have been shut down and he could have sued. But no, he didn't make the smartest choice. Now, because of all the misinformation people are spreading just to make money, my family and I are getting racist threats. Some folks actually believe Rajah just stormed into the ring and attacked Stu without permission. Get real, it was staged. Rajah took it too far, but he only shook Stu's hand and accepted his drunken apology because they told him he could be part of the storyline. They told him he could rough Stu up. I have witnesses, and this isn't the first time Stu's been drunk and reckless backstage." Now the story is flipped into my son attacking an innocent military vet with PTSD, like he somehow knew everything about Stu's situation beforehand. That's not what happened. I've got other kids to protect, and I don't take these threats lightly. I'm not scared of prison or dying for my children. Call me names if you want, it won't hurt me. Yes, my son deserves consequences for going too far. He knows better. That's why he didn't even tell me about the storyline. But let's not act like Stu is innocent here. He's lucky I wasn't there when he hit my son over the head with that beer can, especially when Rajah was already dealing with a concussion from sparring the day before. I don't care if a locker room full of pro wrestlers came after me. I'm a father first. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. The lesson is simple. Keep your hands to yourself. If you get paid to do fake fighting, don't disrespect people who fight for real. Now I've said my piece. DM me if you've got something to say. Staying on the topic of the Rajah Jackson incident, Kevin Nash put the blame on the camera. After the can went up, SYKO came over and said, "I didn't realize you weren't a worker. I'm sorry." Like, how do you not know? Who just goes up to somebody they don't know and hits them? That's the stupid part. "Oh, I didn't realize you weren't a worker. So what? If I was a worker, then it's fine to hit me with a can?" Like, number one, it's the camera. The camera is the culprit. It was being recorded for a while. He probably thought the guy had a decent setup, not just a handheld, but maybe one of those gimmicks where you put your phone in a holder and walk around filming. And Jackson, he looks like he's in shape, not like these fat guys, and he's a person of color. I didn't see anyone else black in the locker room, so maybe he assumed, okay, this guy must be somebody. I'm sure he was saying he's Rampage's kid trying to get on camera. He's a worker. That's what workers do. Explaining why The Rock might not be returning to WWE programming anytime soon, Ringside News wrote that The Rock has been away from WWE television for several months, and while people wonder when he'll finally come back, it seems it's unlikely he'll return anytime soon. PW Insider reports that Dwayne Johnson made his arrival at the Venice Film Festival today, showcasing a striking 60-pound weight loss. With preparations underway for his upcoming collaboration with legendary filmmaker Martin Scorsese, fans shouldn't expect to see the final boss return to the ring anytime soon. As reported earlier, The Rock is teaming up with Martin Scorsese, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Emily Blunt for a Hawaii-set crime epic described as The Departed meets Goodfellas. In addition to that, The Rock had been busy filming The Smashing Machine and is now heavily promoting the movie, which is one of the reasons why he lost so much weight in the first place. The Rock is still one of WWE's biggest crossover stars, but his focus is on Hollywood right now. With projects like his work with Martin Scorsese and The Smashing Machine, fans may have to wait a long time before he wrestles again, and there's nothing that can change that at the moment. And this was your pro wrestling news update. I hope you're all having a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all later.